Okay, Mr. Serrano, are you ready on Daniel Wilhelm?
Yes, Your Honor, ready to proceed. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We are on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Daniel Wilhelm, 25299. And Detective, your name for the record, please.
Detective Chelsea Haskin, Wyandotte Police Department.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, and you may proceed on the warrant. You may proceed on the warrant.
March 13, 2025 at 1:39 a.m., Wyandotte officers Ames, Stathakis, and T. Grote were dispatched to the area of First Street and Chestnut Street in Wyandotte, Michigan on the report of domestic violence. Officers located a male and female, later identified as Daniel Wilhelm Jr. and Chloe Wilhelm, verbally arguing next to a white Dodge Ram. Due to the truck being loud and officers having difficulty speaking with the Wilhelms, they were asked to turn off the vehicle. Daniel began to walk to the truck. He was then advised by officers by multiple verbal commands not to enter the truck due to the possibility of weapons and him being intoxicated. Daniel still attempted to enter the truck, so officer the door closed while Officer Stathakis attempted to pull Daniel away from the truck. Daniel tensed and grabbed Officer Stathakis by the right forearm. Officers had to push Daniel against a wall to gain control. Daniel was secured in handcuffs. Chloe advised officers she and Daniel were arguing about getting divorced. Chloe stated Daniel returned home highly intoxicated. Chloe stated Daniel texted her from their bedroom stating, "Please come here as God is my witness before I do something bad." Chloe stated when she entered the room, Daniel was holding Chloe's firearm to his head saying, "I'm gonna go and you are all gonna go with me." Chloe stated she ran into the living room to retrieve her cell phone. Chloe later advised officers that Daniel pointed the firearm at her and then threw it at her, striking her in the chest. Chloe stated Daniel got in her face, hitting her with his pointer finger in the nose and upper lip, causing her to bleed. Chloe stated Daniel held up his closed fist like he was about to punch Chloe and stated, "I swear to God, I'll beat your ass." Chloe stated she grabbed her 7-year-old son, packed a bag, and attempted to flee the apartment. Chloe stated Daniel followed her and blocked her vehicle with his before attempting to pull her from the vehicle. Chloe stated she was able to call 911.
Upon examination of the complaining witness, I find the offense charged were committed and that there's probable cause to believe the defendant committed those offenses. Counsel, your appearance, please.
Your Honor, good morning. May it please the court, Richard T. Serrano, P33828. Your Honor, today I appear for arraignment purposes only on behalf and with my client presently in custody as MIDC attorney. And Your Honor, after speaking to my client this morning, advising him of all of the charges pending against him, the nature of the charges, the maximum penalties, be it from a court or any other administrative agency, I believe he understands the charges. And also, he has been advised of all of his constitutional rights. He has signed a form regarding that. And so thereby, Your Honor, today we waive formal reading, stand mute, and ask for the court to set further bond conditions and proceedings.
Okay, Mr. Wilhelm, if you can please place your name on the record.
Daniel Wilhelm Jr.
Okay, you're a junior?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and the court will waive formal reading. Sir, you have the right to have an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, the court will appoint one to represent you. And in fact, you've had an opportunity to speak to an attorney today via Zoom, correct?
Yes.
The court has also signed the petition in order for court appointed attorney in this matter. You also have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have a trial by a judge or by a jury. You also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing may be used against you in court. Do you understand those rights, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court's going to enter plea of not guilty on your behalf. Schedule this matter for a probable cause conference on March 20th.
I think you have to be 27.
I'm sorry, March 27th
9:45.
at 9:45 a.m. And then as to bond counsel.
Your Honor, after speaking to my client, he tells me that he is married. The alleged victim is his wife, Chloe. And Your Honor, he supports and lives with 2 minor children, ages 2 and 7. My client tells me he is not on probation or parole, has no criminal cases pending, and he believes no warrants pending. He is working full-time, Your Honor, as a general manager for HDV Company, located in Lincoln Park. And he's been there about a year and a half. Your Honor, yes, they have serious charges. Yes, they are crimes alleged of violence. Your Honor, my client being close by in the area, he does have a CPL license. Therefore, he does have firearms at his residence. I told him that more than likely the court will order bond conditions regarding contact with his wife, as well as the alleged firearms. And Your Honor, we would hope the court would consider a bond that he can reasonably expect to post under the circumstances. Thank you.
Okay, sir. What is it you do for work?
I'm a general manager of a club.
A general manager of what, sir?
A nightclub.
Where is that located?
Lincoln Park, 980 John A. Pappas Drive.
Okay. Have you ever failed to appear in court before, sir?
Ever.
Are you out on bond in any other jurisdiction?
No, Your Honor.
The two children at the home, those your biological children, sir, or adopted children?
No, Your Honor, they're her children.
Okay. The matter in 2012, it was a felony assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, and domestic violence, and you pled no contest to aggravated assault misdemeanor. Was Ms. Wilhelm the complaining witness on that matter?
No, Your Honor.
Who is the complaining witness on that matter?
I don't remember their name. Jasmine Sperling, I believe.
Was it somebody that you knew?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you.
Was it somebody that you knew?
Yes.
And if you were to test today, sir, what is in your system?
Nothing.
With your posting answer, where would you be able to stay? Because it won't be at the Oak Street address.
Yeah, probably my brother's house down the street in Wyandotte on Emmons and Jefferson.
Detective asked to bond.
Yes, Your Honor, I do have serious concerns for the safety of the complaining witness. Also due to the fact that Mr. Wilhelm has that prior aggravated assault conviction, as well as the seriousness of the charges, I'm going to request a $25,000 10% bond.
The court has heard the allegations. The court has heard the seriousness of the allegations. The court has also reviewed the criminal history for Mr. Wilhelm, and Mr. Wilhelm appears to be a danger to the community. The court has some serious concerns for the safety of the public, and most importantly, for the safety of Ms. Wilhelm, given the allegations. The court's going to order a $30,000 10% bond. In the event we post bond, sir, these are the following conditions. You're not to have any contact with Ms. Wilhelm or her minor children. That's phone contact, text message, email, social media, third party, anything of the like. Zero contact. You're not to enter the premises at the building on Oak Street, with the exception of one time accompanied by police officers to obtain personal belongings. Where does Ms. Wilhelm work, sir?
She used to work at my club. She don't know.
Okay, so she is a stay-at-home parent?
Stay at home.
You're not to possess or consume alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. You're not to possess or have access to any firearms or weapons. So I understand you have a license to carry a firearm. Where are your firearms located, sir?
I have one at the club that I can turn in, and the other two are at the house.
Okay, so you'll have to have an officer accompany to retrieve those items. They'll all be turned over to MI.PD for safekeeping at this point. And whether you get any of them returned to you, sir, will depend on a lot of factors. The court's going to also order that you are to have a GPS and alcohol tether through the Wayne County Jail. No house arrest. Sir, let me be very clear. I indicated that that there's not to be any third-party contact with Ms. Wilhelm. That means anybody that she knows from the club should not be contacting her about this matter. If they are, then that's going to be coming back on you, sir. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
We'll see you back on March 27th.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.